Uh,
I think we're good.
guys, can you hear us? Rin, remember to check for turn off his sounds. Rin, turn off his sounds. Can you check to see if our mic is on? The OBS mic, the mic you are yeah. Wait, can you hear us? Okay, so can you hear us now?
The stream's good. Just raise the volume a little bit. Raise our volume.
No, I checked the stream. It's okay right now.
He lowered it, I think.
Stream is okay right now.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay. I guess we could start then.
Yeah. Okay, Rin. Yeah, you can start replay now. Okay. So, welcome to the Bulls. We are gonna be starting with Rice one first. This is going to be a map from wait, what was the name again? Oh my god, it's Nikki. Yeah, it's Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki map.
This is
pretty interesting pick starting off. It has some bursts here and there. Like we need to also remember that this is not gonna be high difficulty. This is basically like the basics of this game. So there's not gonna be the much of like very interesting patterning, but it's starting off pretty difficult to ratio probably for some of the players that will play playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a speed pick. There's not really too much to expect besides just streams in general and then some tricky hand permutations every so often.
Yeah. We'll add a bit more break before we go into the 1/8 streams. This is going to be 288 effective BPM. So we have a bit more, some one-hand sections moving into more trills. Now we're on a bit more of the 1-2 sections with more double and singles, and yep, we're moving into the first section. Oh, I think we got somebody new here. Anyways, what we say?
Yeah, I also want to highlight that this is a Polish song.
Yeah.
So GG Polish people. They're all playing playoffs, so it's like I hope Murtaj does well on this because he's a speed main. Murtaj, please do good on this. But yeah, there's like nothing much to expect about this map. I find it hard to talk about because it's so basic.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the basic speed pick with burst and with a bit of burst and speed. So you do need to be careful of it. And also have a bit of stamina and finger control because you don't want to be caught off guard by some of the one-hand drills.
Yeah, it's just some of these trolls and these kind of interlaced mini jacks appearing every so often, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, this map is kind of like what you would expect generally from an early speed practice pack, probably something like that. It's mostly about just learning the basics of playing speed here. This is kind of what the pick is. This is for sure this will probably be an accuracy battle out of all the picks here. I feel like people battle over ratio here. I don't think we will see that many breaks, but with that we can move over to RC2.
Yeah. Rise 2 will be going to be a jump stream pick. It is going to be 105 rate. Yeah, a Snowme SSR map. So yeah, I think we can start a replay.
I'm not too sure how familiar this will be for people.
Yeah.
I know not a lot of people here. I know there's some people who played in SSR, but I know there's a lot of people who also didn't play this just because it is from playoffs.
Yeah.
Also, I want to mention that this is like a huge diff spike here. I don't know what happened, but it's pretty hard. It starts off with some two-hand trills and some like overall pretty rudimentary jump streamy gameplay. Nothing much to really like say here, I guess. But apart from that, yeah, it might be familiar for some people that watch or play solos for Rush.
Yeah. Also,
It is a
bit,
decent site, just the density is a little bit on the higher side compared to like most jump stream picks, I believe.
Is it the same with double? We have some more like left right patterns. Oh, and there's some two-hand drills as well.
I mean, overall, this map structurally is pretty much the same over most of the song, because the song structure is also pretty much the same. This is what you would expect from a basic jump stream pick, from like that kind of standpoint. It doesn't do much to be original. At the same time, it does execute the pattern very well, and yeah, that's pretty much what you can expect from the jump stream map. It's not gonna be anything wow, but it is gonna do its work.
Yeah, I guess a lot of these like frilly motions, whether it be like those outros or the two intros that we can't see consistently.
I just saw a two-hand drills. Oh my god, that's scary.
Yeah, so I just want him to go as low like in here. They get a little bit more apparent in this section as well, so definitely something to be a little bit wary of.
Yeah, so this song is like 3 minutes, so good luck with managing stamina. So yep, that is going to be it for our Rise 2. Moving on to Rise 3, which is going to be a Jack pick.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. It's going to be mapped by Pickle1553.
Pickle.
Shout out to, yeah. It's a bit more of like a low mapper. I don't know how to pull those found like a map, so I found like this guy's map, so yeah, shout out to them. Also Anthony with two 300s. Crazy. Let's roll. So really straightforward tracks. We're going to be starting with the majority of doubles with some columns, mainly triple columns. Yep, we are going into the main section of the song here.
Yeah, I mean, pretty repetitive song once again, holding a solid 92 BPM, and this is also the BPM that's gonna be effective for this map. This is like barely a jack pick. This is basic this is like core jack for babies, but like it is to be expected because this is playoffs. But
yes,
yeah, pick, it doesn't really hold much of like anchoring or anything. This is literally just what you would see in the ranked section. What can I say is that some of the like lower level players might struggle a little bit on their quad to double or the long jack that was in like 2 parts, but it's pretty much, yeah.
It's a fairly inoffensive jack file. Doesn't really try to do too much.
Oh, we're on a break.
Yeah, and this is pretty much gonna go over like this. One good thing is over on the map structure is not really that repetitive, so you won't find yourself kinda maybe column locking. I don't know if you can column lock on 92 BPM, but if you can, then I don't think it will like column lock much because of repetitivity and like there's no anchoring or anything. So it is just gonna be a pretty chill ratio battle in this sort of case.
Yeah. Actually, shout out to Anthony once again to 300. That is insane. No shot. With that, we can move on to our rice take, okay? Which is going to be the last rice, by the way. This is going to be Dark Moon Raid by map by Chiksu, who is
love Chill.
unfortunately retired.
True's a
So
cool mapper.
Those who know,
Yeah.
those who know, those who know.
those who know, I don't know. So yeah, we'll talk. Let's just roll. Can we start replay? Okay, there we go. So this is going to be some tech here. We're starting off with some a bit of checks and some one hand heavy sections.
Yeah,
Oh, and we have an arrow.
This is gonna be like very rudimentary tech, as you saw from the last kind of last maps. It is gonna be like very rudimentary. Here you just have some graces, some flams, and rolls. It's pretty basic overall structuring for like a very early tech map, with featuring some not that fast mini jacks, and I overall pretty comfortable tech map. Oh, that's all I can say. I don't think that it will be much of a struggle for any player here.
It's like more this kind of like old school tech.
Yeah, it's what you would kind of find in the, like 2015 ranked mapping. If you find a tech map, it does just kind of only do the rolls and sometimes a trill or two with mini jacks. Yeah, I mean,
a bit of yeah. Yeah, you can say Alice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, you can continue saying. Nothing. Sorry.
It kind of starts calming down here with some hands and that more kind of jacky tech structure, but we do still see some graces, etc.
It's kind of like this like FFR, I guess, core early game tech.
Yeah, and a bit of a die down here at the ending. Shima, it's yeah. So that's how. Can you turn to the video, please? On OBS, you put it as a scene. Yes, that. Yeah, okay, transition. Alrighty, so we have ourselves our very first custom map. I was not expecting to just say it this early, but wait, do we?
Are we not seeing ACK or anything? Okay, sure.
No, yeah.
It starts off pretty comfortable with some maybe awkward releases, but nothing really to be scoffed at here. Comparing that to the last voice picks, looking at this overall, I think it could already give some of the less LN focused players some trouble. Since I'm guessing overall will be kind of less of a focus.
Yeah. Also, I think LN1 is like, wow, technically on SRS is like the easiest in like the entire pool. I will say this. It is actually a bit tricky. I think the intent on this is relation to like some of the BTCT HRLN picks. And yes, as you can see, there's like a bunch of checks on 1-8, I think 1-4 to 1-2 timings. It is like really tight, by the way.
Yeah, this is sort of like a map you see. You will see players that play with Percy and being like not really experienced yet at playing LN well, kind of struggle on to AC and to just perform very well on. But like, I think if you play this without Percy, it will be pretty decent.
Yeah.
It doesn't. There's not much happening. It's like a totally normal release map. There's not much to say.
It's mostly, you know, like repetitive stuff. So, but like also, I think the song itself is like really chill. I'm sorry we didn't hear it like right now when it's like playing in our VC. Yeah, it's over. But like, but the song is titled "All I Wanna Do" by Jacob. Shout out to Adrian for the map. This is our first custom, by the way. Shout out to Lam Nguyen. I don't know, 206 or 205. Yeah, but like shout out for the really quick help. So thank you very much. And Anthony for the replay. That is going to be our LN1 at 2.23 stars. Our streamer messed it up with LN1 and LN2. However, it does not matter as we are going to LN2 right now.
Yeah.
This is LN2.
Longer map already, as I can see. Bigger combo cap for sure. 99.71 by Anthony. This must be pretty hard. That Anthony is not that bad at the LAN.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a big diff spike.
It's not too difficult. I've played this myself.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we can start our replay. So, yep, this is going to be, I think, a bit more like straightforward LN density pick. This is going to test your control diff a little bit. Control a little bit. Mostly because there's like breaks in between the LN sections. And some more like double jacks like that. And I think the song itself is like really flowy.
Yeah, what can I say? This overall in this structure, this seems like a pretty big diff spike. It has a lot of that kind of great bait.
It's going to be a bit. What?
Oh, RIP stream.
No, I think. Oh yeah, outside.
Ellen is back. Okay, I will continue. Yeah, this map is kind of like great bait overall. It's very simple in structure, but it does have some of these parts that will kind of encourage players. That kind of encourages players to get a couple grades on, and it is pretty dense for like compared to the rice picks. I think this is quite a jump in difficulty here.
There's a lot of like visual obstruction as well, which kind of plays into that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I don't think this map will be people's favorite. This is like, I imagine some people might struggle very much on a pick like this, because even denser density picks usually have less of that kind of as No said, kind of visual obstruction and like great ability of it all. But yeah, with that we can move over to Hybrid 1.
Yeah, Hybrid 1. It's going to be ISO 10 by our friendly the local VN Dissolve 03. So shout out. We can start. I think this map is from yeah, it's from VLMC 2024, which is a multi-digit tournament in Vietnam. It's going to be, I think, a bit more like streamy, generic stuff.
Yeah, it does give off that kind of like streamy vibe very early on.
I cannot comment. I see SB. Okay, I don't see SB
Oh,
anymore.
sure.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it is on that little streamy side. This is like basic stream-based hybrid, I guess. But it does blend two of the note types very well, in my opinion. It does have that kind of flowiness and that sort of thing.
So also, I think the hybrid is like really straightforward. It's mostly streams and a bit of checks, mainly focusing on your ride speed skills. So I don't know if there's like more things to say because you know it's mostly streams.
Yeah, it's just these kind of stream hybrids that most people are kind of used to, but in like an earlier difficulty.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, although it does challenge you just a little bit. It's also not that long, which yeah makes it a little bit more bearable. And with that, we can move over to hybrid 2.
Yeah, we can move over to our hybrid too, which is going to be a BTCT hybrid map. I am very sorry. Yeah, we can do replay. This is going to be by Joy Lin TP. That's hot name. Yeah, this is going to be our slow BBM hybrid. Hopefully, it's going to be more focusing on jacks and shields, and also some reverse shields as well. There will be still with a mixture of other skills like speed and technical, but it's not going to be like the major thing.
Yeah, and this is on the slower side overall. It does kind of go in that more kind of coordination aspect here.
Yep, we're moving on to the TI. I just saw some star fountains. Yeah, this map is like probably something you can like vibe to. A bit rice heavy parts, so there will be checks that will catch you.
Yeah, and I think Dylan sounds fairly simple, which I guess is to be expected in like these hybrids, especially early on.
Yeah, this is sort of like the map pool showcase where you can barely say anything about a map because there's nothing to really say. I mean, you will have the for example, it's a hybrid 2 like right now, and it's just gonna be a simple hybrid map. This is just leaning more into the coordination aspect, and this is pretty much what is like the biggest thing here. Some rolls, a little bit of mini jacks, but nothing too crazy.
Yep, a bit more jacks, a bit more burst. Yeah, I really don't know what to say right now.
Yeah, and this will be it for this map pretty much. We're approaching the end and it really doesn't do anything that like hard here.
So
Is this SV time?
I have to make a confession. We did not get an SV replay on time. So we're gonna be autoing. However, it's going to take a while to like get to the point of the. No, it's not. Rin, our streamer. The SV is not there. You have to follow what I say in like this, Discord chat. No. We're not doing we're not doing EX1 first. Sadly. Oh, we're doing it. Okay, we'll do SB later. So this is going to be our rice mix pick, which is going to be the boss pick for this round. It's going to be a map by
Asian
Adrian,
laser
not a
turret.
custom. Yeah, Adrian Laser, but not an Adrian Laser custom map for this tournament. We can go. Oh, we're going to start with some heavy hitters right there. Oh, this is a bit dumb because it doesn't follow vocals. Like, all I can say right now.
Like a mixed beat, like a mixed dreamy Jackie.
Yep, a bit more of like bursty mini jack flow.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of constitute that like kind of standard mixed pick here. A little bit of hands, a little bit of everything. It is for sure a little harder though. It is yeah, it is quite hard.
We're moving into the more break section. Oh, I'm like watching on the stream right now. Yeah, okay. So,
I mean, just a simple pick. It doesn't.
yeah.
Or like,
Oh my God, that
once
is
again,
some
it
heavy
doesn't
burst.
really do that much. That is just burst, and it's a couple jacks.
Yeah.
It's a very
With a long
inoffensive
jack.
map in what it does.
It's a long jack. I like the repetitive here. The fact that I feel, I don't know, like there's some insane burst and speed there. You do need to like be careful to avoid like, you know, being mind blocked. Yep, some really tight up checks there. And yeah, that should do it for our EX Rice pick.
Okay, and is there EXLN too?
Yeah,
Is that a thing? Okay.
there's going to be an EX
So-
LN as well.
So yeah, boss pick, but LN, bend the bullet.
Shout out to
Actually,
Bronco.
goated map. I mean, goated song. I don't know about the map. Didn't see the map, but goated song.
Yeah. Yeah, we can, yeah. Oh, this map's going, I haven't seen, like, I feel like it's going to be fun. So, let's start roll the replay. we start off with some on there. Quick streams. A bit of checks going in.
It starts off pretty calm with that kind of coordination plus density kind of feeling. It's just like a lot of lens stairs, and nothing much to say about this part besides that it can maybe make some players drop accuracy early on, but we'll see how it develops.
A bit of checks right there.
Oh.
Maybe I should like say shoot.
Oh wow.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Oh.
That is insane, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know how who pulled this.
Hold on, I can check that. Give me a sec. Because while the round was pulled, I wasn't like there because studies and stuff, and we pulled like a few later rounds. So wait, what is it again? Oh my god. What? Oh my god, I keep forgetting what sheet it is going to be. I'm like. I think that's going to be a map that's going to be pulled by Potter.
That doesn't matter, but this seems pretty hard, and it's also, I would say, pretty standard. It doesn't do that much once again, but the first part was kind of a very, very big diff spike, even when comparing boss picks. So be wary of that, and yeah, with that, we can move over to SV picks.
Yeah. I mainly was saying. Actually, there's like another pick which is going to be the mini tiebreaker pick. It's going to be actually really funny.
Oh, there is a mini TB.
Change to video. Oh wait, no, this is the tiebreaker, not the EX3. Please. Streamer, we're doing EX3 first before. Okay, such. No, not that. Oh my god. Go to OBS. Yeah. And like stream. Anyways, so this match is going to be really funny.
W Miku.
Yeah, W Miku.
Hi.
This is going to be a snow mix, which is mapped by me fully.
Yeah, it starts off with pretty, like, I guess an offensive gameplay, but some releases that are irregular, so it does have that little bit of,
intentional.
Yeah, coordination maybe release aspect.
Yeah. And also some the shields leading to, I may or may not have probably like, yeah. So we're starting with some, and also traces as well. And like a long jack. What a start. I think the intention behind this map is to like have some bit more visual authenticity on the map, and also to have it like a really smoother view to like play. Yeah, that's also like 1.6 streams there. I intend to put like 1.8, but it's too hard, and that's going to be like I think it's going to be like 360 effective BPM, and because we're only like, and the sound is like 180, I think. I intend to put it like it's 1.6, right? So it's around like 270 cents, 280. It's around like our Rise one. Yeah. And also some more effective version. Sorry, I rambled too much.
Yeah, this map is pretty decent overall. It just does have that sort of like not really regular like it does have some parts which kind of raise eyebrows here for like comfortability aspect, but oh yeah, it is a pretty simple map.
Yeah. Now moving on to the drum stream mixed with LN picks. And also one for one for Jack's section there. So moving a bit away from the main sections and also the right first sections here, you might actually want to be like be careful because those are like really fast, so you have to be really careful.
Meow.
And also one free sections. Yep, and the build-up streams right there, and we're moving to basically the opening of our PI section. This is like the really repetitive from the earlier chorus section. I turn off PI for this. And also like some streams and first, and this is like really aggressive section. And I think you guys should really be careful because there's like Jack first, and yeah, it's going to be really holy. I think that's going to be it with the last LN inverse section here.
That was that was a mean that was a mean LN wall, not gonna lie.
EX3.
Yeah, and with that we can finally
to
move over
SV.
to SV. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a map by
Hello.
yeah,
Hello.
Snow. This is for finals of Newcomers Mania World Cup. Initially, the map chosen is going to be I think Crazy for You, which is like around easier, but it's probably like too easy. I intend to pick like
That
DNA.
truck sucks.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I initially picked like DNA, and then I moved back to this one. And I think Narendra also suggested like an MVC map, but I decided to go with this.
Yeah, why are you picking mid-mappers maps?
Why?
What's with that?
I mean, I want to like give like some variety. Yeah, that one.
I'm kidding.
Bro.
Yeah, but we can move over to SV.
Okay, we can start the map now. This is going to be a auto replay because we couldn't find one in time.
This is a fairly
Actually-
simple SV. It's mostly
Yeah.
going to focus on like the reading aspect, which you'll kind of see later on, but it's going to mostly be focused on slow jam. So might be worth considering increasing your scroll speed, but there's some parts that might make it a little bit harder too.
Boo, slow jam.
I mean, it's mostly slow jam teleports.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm just not like a very big fan of like regular, like very low BPM slow jam. But yeah, no, this looks pretty interesting. A lot of those like low BPM teleports, which very much do sort of give you that like very glitchy aspect that correlates with the song, and the lens being quite tricky probably for non-SV players.
Yeah. Absolutely agree on the LN part.
Yeah,
I think it was
maybe one of
supposed to
those-
be 1-4 LNs, right?
I think they're one half. I don't remember fully, but it's kind of one of those things where the song should guide you fairly fine. The only tricky part might be like these 1/4 bursts that might trip you up just because of the reading aspect. But then you do get the part slowly coming up here, which is probably going to be the main choke point.
Yeah, I can say that it would be for a lot of players. It was nearly like a standstill at some point, which like people hate.
Yeah.
So it really does kind of ramp up the overall like reading difficulty here. But yeah, no, so far I love this map. This is great. This is what there should be more SV like this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a fairly repetitive chart, but I mean the song is repetitive itself, so it kind of blends together, and it just makes a bit of a smoother experience at least. It's just more so getting used to the kind of gimmick of the chart.
Yeah, I also think the repetitivity here does kind of help raise that difficulty just a little bit, because repetitive SV, most likely you're gonna do some stupid choke in at least one of those places. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And that would be it for our SV. We've been going on. Anyway, with that out of the way, we got one final left. Of course, you guys saw like a bit earlier because the uh yeah streamer probably got confused. However, this is going to be Hateno Sora no Bazu Yubisaki by Map Requester. This is going to be our tiebreaker.
Okay.
Yeah, we can start because this is absolute anime.
Oh whoa. I did. I did.
Yeah.
Why is it in this round?
Yep. We're going to start with our first section with low, no, like releases. And yep, jazz and piano sections. A lot drums right here, which resulted in a bunch of hands and like doubles. Moving on to the restroom section.
Yeah, no, pretty hard chart here. This is like very much a considerable spike, even in rise difficulty compared to normal picks, which I would say this should be a little easier probably, but it's not that offensive to the point where players will really struggle on this.
Yeah. With a bit of 1/4 mixing to represent the pianos. And a bit of like a wind down section here. Yep, and probably that's a 1/8 rolls.
Yeah, I mean, the TB does its job. I believe it does have some bursts that are kind of questionable in this, like, in this round specifically. But it doesn't. It's not that, like, it's not that unbalanced. It just, oh yeah, for example, this, like, I don't think this fits in this round, but it does sort of keep the balance pretty at hand here.
Yeah.
My only concern is like the burst may trip up some players that are kind of newer at the game, or at least worse overall than like the median. They might have a very hard time playing the TB. This is for sure a pretty high spike, even compared to the boss charts.
Yeah. Anyway, we're into like the probably the last wind down section before we moving on to the ending of the map. And everyone I will say the song is like beautiful and like yeah, it would probably be good to uh like closing of our playoff showcase, which once again was really eventful. But yeah, really thanks Alice and Snow for coming with me today.
It's no problem, man.
Yeah,
I, yeah, I just want to say I hope everybody has a pretty good time playing the pools overall. I hope everyone
yes,
I hope everyone plays the SV map now because it's a snow map. You should play it.
yeah.
So
SV
Um,
true.
is
So
unbannable
true.
by the way. Yeah,
but with that, I think yeah we can
we
like
can like
in
close
stream.
our
Yeah.
yeah. Also, a bit of a notice. The EX3 will be uploaded soon, and I think also LN1 will be uploaded as soon as possible. Adrian, it's like in America, it's like in morning right now, so I don't think he's like uh having like like the free time to like upload. But we'll keep you updated as soon as possible, and that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and yeah, that's
Good. Bye bye
probably it.
everybody. Play the snow map or else.
Or you explode and lose your match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
Good
start
night.
knocking at your door.
Oh my god, you really are gonna like dox.
Yes, I'm gonna go up to their house and start knocking at the door if they don't train us V.
Okay, guys. Okay, streamer, can we like end the stream now because this is going to be a little bit of